YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. All right, Smell Good family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here on this channel, man. Positive vibes only. All right, so today we're back with discovery. We have a discovery. This house reached out to me recently, and I looked them up, and I was super intrigued. Coming out of Bangkok, Thailand. All right, so I did my research. I looked around. Everything kind of checked out to my knowledge, and I let them know that I'll be interested in previewing or reviewing their fragrances. And the thing that got me wanting to smell the fragrances, review them, and have an experience with them is that they're 95% natural oils in their fragrance. All right, so although on the pricey side for 30 ml bottles, it runs around $220 retail. But they do have sample sets, and they do have discovery sets for the fragrances that they have. And today we're going to be talking about two of them. We're going to be talking about the House of Maksim Perfumes. All right, so we have these two fragrances here. One of them that we're going to be discussing today is Cafe Mystique, and the other one is called Amber Balsam. All right, so very interested to see what these are all about. I don't have much familiarity with the brand, but I'm looking forward to experimenting, smelling them, and see what they're all about. Give my true and honest impressions. And that's the thing about me. If I'm going to work with anybody, I'm going to tell the truth. And haven't smelled these yet, but from reading up on them, I'm very interested. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. They come in these little cases, nothing over the top. Very a lot of simplicity here. Nothing wrong with that. These black cases for the fragrance. You get the Maksim Perfumes here out of Bangkok right here. And you open them up and the fragrances go inside. Nothing too crazy, but some very solid packaging for sure. All right, so let's talk about the first one up on the list. Today we're going to be talking from the House of Maksim Perfumes. We're going to go with Cafe Mystique. Cafe, excuse me, you're talking about caffeine. Cafe Mystique. These are 30 ml bottles, and they are straight de parfum concentrations. For $220 for 30 ml, I'm expecting the potency level and the natural oil thing to be what they said it is. So let's find out. I'm going to go ahead and put this on skin. I was going to put on a tester strip, but I'm going to put this one on skin, and let's see where we are. Cafe Mystique. All right, so let's see the atomizer. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yes. Oh, boy. That is strong. That is strong. In the air. Wow. Wow. Very interesting in the air. So I'm not going to do a full spray. Y'all seen that. Okay. So we're going to get a half a spray on my hand. Going to wave that down. Magnetic cap. Oh yeah. Pretty solid. It's a 30 ml bottle. So it's going to hold down pretty good. That pressurized atomizer, that might be the greatest one I ever seen. All right, let's see. Ooh, yeah, you get, we're talking ground coffee at its natural, original, ground coffee in its most natural state that you're gonna get. Wow. This is strong. This is a strong fragrance, and half a spray. I don't know if y'all can see on my hand, but probably not. You probably can't, but the oil, there's a nice sheen off my hand. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. Dark coffee. There's a little bit of a sweetness undertone really starting to show itself up. I do get the natural ingredients element for sure. I'm not getting anything synthetic of any kind. I'm getting strong in your face coffee, a little bit of a sweetness here. Spices for sure. Ooh, okay, so Cafe Mystique. This is, for me in my everyday life and where I am in Florida, this is going to be super situational. Will I wear this? Yes, but it has to be absolutely brick cold outside, nighttime, into the late nighttime. If I'm out and about, I'm talking about in the coldest months that we have. This is something that I might only get a chance to wear this once or twice a year, due to what we got here. Look at that juice. The juice in this thing, the dark brown juice, my God. Realistic coffee, spices, you get some, it might be a oud in here, I won't be surprised. Get some like a woodsy, oudy tone. The oud is not overbearing, but the coffee is super present. And I do get this underlining sweetness. Oh man, I'm curious what the notes are for sure. Cafe Mystique, not for the weak at heart at all. So, MaksimPerfume.com, and I'll have the link and everything down below in the description if y'all want to check this out for sure. So, okay, straight to parfum concentration, 25% to 30% oil concentration here. I'm guessing that's the level they got it, but this is a 30 ml bottle. Top notes, bergamot. I believe this is Kopi, Luwak coffee, black pepper up top. In the heart, Fragbiani, cardamom, ylang-ylang, and ladamum. In the base, vetiver, myrrh, frankincense, vanilla. There's that sweetness I thought I was getting. Very smoky with the frankincense. Oud, Siam, Turkish coffee, and beeswax. Wow. So this is the breakdown that I've haven't really seen before, especially with the two different types of coffee in here. But this stuff is strong. This stuff is very present. It is of quality. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to scrub this off of my hand. I got a feeling I'm going to have to. But I definitely would wear this. Cold night, dressed blacks, dressed in a black, dark browns, dark blues, something that's going to be mostly probably all black for me, especially in the winter days. But my God, Cafe Mystique is something that is a enthusiast dream. Smelling this, very unique. This is not your typical sweet latte coffee at all. We're talking about very natural. I must say, with they're saying 90 to 95% in that range of natural oils. I gotta say that's the case here. We're getting ready to smell a second one here, and really see what that's all about. But very, very interesting, very potent, straight to parfum. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Again, this ain't for everybody. I do not recommend blind buying this. Sample, sample, sample. But if you're at the stage in your perfume journey and you're looking for an experience, an experiment, and Maksim Perfumes may have you covered. So Cafe Mystique, whew, the most realistic in its true art form, like coffee fragrance that I've ever smelled. Yeah, it's there, boy. Wow, Cafe Mystique, interesting. I do like it. Situational for sure. In the coldest of cold days, that's what this is good for. So all my people in the Midwest, up north, anywhere where it's cold longer than the 2 months that I get here, here you go. Cafe Mystique, really good. All right, let's move along to the second one from the house of Maksim Perfumes. Yet again, we have Amber Balsam. Amber Balsam. So same bottle, 30 ml bottle, Amber Balsam on the plate, straight to parfum, magnetic cap, kind of goes right on for this 30 ml. Definitely fits really, really well. This juice is a little bit, it's about the same color. The juice is about the same color here. Same packaging in this container here. But I'm eager. I'm eager to get to it. Let's see what we got going on. I'm gonna put this on skin as well on my, well, let's look at the sprayer. There it is. Woo. Ooh. Ooh. It's only one other time that I've smelled realistic natural oud. And it's in here. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Strong oud presence. I'm talking stinky oud. This is super masculine and only for a particular audience with the type of oud in here. I'm going to get a half a spray on my right hand. Wow, that is, I mean, it's just filled up. It's kicked Cafe Mystique out of here. It's filled up. Wow. Okay, so let's get a half a spray if I can. Okay, there we go. I almost sprayed it on my watch. I must say, to go back to the natural oils that they, wow, the natural oils, the 95% natural oils that their website says, that's true. Wow. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm a little nervous. Okay, on skin, it's a little bit more tamed on skin. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. Okay. So this is not my cup of tea, but I get why it would be for someone who loves oud. If you were a oud, I'm talking about a legit oud, a natural oud lover. It's oudy, it's spicy. This is a warrior's fragrance. This is a warrior's fragrance. Strong, rich, very natural. Very natural. I've only smelled real oud one other time. It was in the oil form. And when I smelled it, I said, whoa, it literally took my breath away. Like I couldn't go in for another whiff. Very strong, very stinky. I hope that's the correct term, but that's what I'm gonna call it, stinky oud. Yeah, this is not wearable for me. It definitely has a sweetness in here, trying to keep this together. I mean, to keep it from running wild with just a flat out oud oil. I'm gonna let this dry down, but the opening is very intense. Very intense. Please do not blind by this. Now, if you know you love oud, real oud, and you've encountered natural oud, yeah, you might want to look into this for sure. So let's look up the notes to Amber Balsam. Amber Balsam, here we go. Amber Balsam, let's see exactly what we're getting here. Again, $220 retail, very pricey, but for what these oils smell like, and the I could see why they're charging so much. So again, it's straight to parfum concentration. Up top, bergamot, cardamom, clove leaf, heart notes, gurgung balsam, cinnamon, ylang-ylang, ruckus vetiver, never heard of that, green tea. In the base, copaiba balsam, tulu balsam, peru balsam, iris ambergris, oud siam, and labdanum. This is a warrior scent. Sheesh. So the oud is definitely the focal point here. It's starting to really settle down. That balsamic nature is really starting to really get even with the oud. Spicy element. The vetiver in here, if I think this is what I'm making out, it's very earthy. It's very earthy. There's nothing mass appealing about this. There is nothing soft and cuddly about this. You have to be a fan of this style with oud being at the forefront. You have to be. Again, this is interesting. This is very, very mind-blowing of an experiment for me personally. And immediately when I smelled this in the air, my mind went back to the first time I smelled legit oud. And Amber Balsam is something that's going to be for a particular audience. The quality is great here. I mean, great. Probably two of the best qualities I've ever smelled in fragrance. Cafe Mystique, definitely a wear for me. I'm wearing it out during the winter time, during the nighttime, going out. I'm talking 30 degrees, high 20s, 30s, low 30s, mid 30s, high 30s. I'm talking about cold. and moving around in that type of environment outside, you probably only need one full spray. Again, let's look at the atomizer again. Look at this, y'all. That's nuts. That's nuts. And again, just the one spray just takes up all of your airspace. Maksim Perfumes. Wow. Natural oils, high concentration, extrait de Perfumes. Do not recommend blind buying these. They have samples. They have discovery sets, I believe. Very expensive, $220 for 30 mLs. Costs a lot of money. But if you're into a natural oils, and when I read the 90-95% part, I said, let's see. I've had the privilege of smelling natural oils a couple of times, and I can say from my experience, yes, these are very, very natural for sure. Wow. I'm impressed. The quality, impressed. Amber Balsam is not going to be for me. I'm going to keep it. Obviously, I'm going to test it when it gets colder to see if I get a different reaction compared to being inside. Definitely ain't wearing this in high heat. And then Cafe Mystique for sure. I like what the coffee does. I like when it settles down. I'm going to smell these one more time before we wrap this video up. Cafe Mystique. Yeah, it's settling down very nicely. And it's still strong. It's still apparent in your face. It's calmed down though, but it's still there. You're going to move in my hand. I'm definitely picking it up. But a nice ground coffee element here. A little bit of a spicy, sweet and spicy tone is really hanging out with the coffee here. And the oud is definitely a part of it as it dries down. Definitely something that I wear for sure. Ooh, man, nah. I can't do the amber. I can't do the amber balsam, man. I can't do the amber balsam, man. It is oudy. And I like oud, or do I? But this is a lot of oud showing out on my skin, but the quality is for sure. So, Maksim Perfumes, job well done. Great quality and experience and an experiment for me. Big fan of Cafe Mystique. Amber Balsam is just not for me, but the quality of both are fantastic, man. So, I'll have the link down in the description for this house. Again, they have sample sets. You can get samples. I believe they have a discovery set as well. Look into them. Do not blind buy. Do not blind buy, please. I do not recommend it. Pricey, 30 ml extrait de Perfumes, $220. But I understand why. If we're talking quality talk now, I understand why. So, shout out to Maksim Perfumes for sending these my way. Thank you guys so much for the experience. And I wouldn't mind experiencing some more from the house to see exactly what else this house has to offer. Good quality here. Definitely for, not for everybody, definitely for particular noses and people who enjoy those profiles for sure. So good stuff. All right, so let me know if y'all have heard of Maksim Perfumes. Have you heard of them? Have you seen them and experienced with them? Let me know down below in the comments. Very eager to see if anybody has heard. I haven't seen anyone talk about this house. No conversation. I don't know if I'm the only one. Maybe there's somebody else. I don't know. But let me know down below in the comments about your thoughts about Maksim Perfumes. All right. So until next time, y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. Take care of yourselves. Love a good discovery here in Fragcom. It's always cool. All right. So as always, spike it up, spike it down, spike that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world is exactly what you are going to get back. Appreciate y'all. No airspace. Splacker.